Welcome to the President's Diary, a weekly program where we highlight the work of His Excellency Dr. President Irfaan Ali. President Ali and a high-level team on Tuesday, December 22, visited Kato in Region 8, Pataro Siparuni, to assess the needs of its residents. The head of state asked villagers to identify areas that require immediate attention and received much feedback from the residents.
Issues raised by the residents include improved education, infrastructural works, upgraded water system, aid in agriculture, and sports development. President Ali committed to ensuring that the residents' immediate needs are addressed and that further developmental projects be included in the 2021 budget.
We are examining ways in which we can improve the living conditions, ways in which we can improve the welfare for our teachers here, our healthcare workers, so they can become more comfortable in serving you, the people. And all we ask them to do is to ensure in return they give of their best for the communities and people.
Each household received a hamper from the president, while the children received toys for the holidays. His Excellency also announced the reintroduction of the One Laptop per Family OLPF initiative. He assured the residents that the education needs of the region will be adequately addressed.
I'm very happy to report to you that very soon we'll commence the building of your ICT hub and put the infrastructure in that hub so that you will have access to good internet facilities and you can pursue the opportunities that come to that.
President Dr. President Irfaan Ali announced on the evening of Tuesday, December 22, that the government will be looking at areas in the Mahaica-Maikoni corridor to cultivate new developmental hubs. The head of state made this disclosure while delivering the keynote address at the opening of the Demerara Bank Mahaica branch.
President Ali said the opening of the bank at this time is significant given the current business environment.
Globally, we are seeing businesses, banks, financial institutions are closing their doors. They cannot weather the storm of the pandemic. But here in Guyana, we are seeing a bank that has weathered the storm and is expanding.
The head of state explained that since Mahaica and its environs are heavily dependent on rice and other agriculture, the government is looking to create an agriculture hub. President Ali also highlighted the importance of the government and private sector partnership.
There is a relationship that occurs between government and the private sector that is not written. There is no rules or guidelines surrounding that relationship. But that relationship is essential and important both for the growth and development of the country and the growth and development of the private sector.
President Ali on Wednesday, December 23, presented a $1 million check to the Fallen Heroes Foundation during their annual remembrance ceremony held at the police office's Mess Evilary.
President Ali announced that the government will do its best to ensure that the educational needs of the children of Guyana's fallen heroes are taken care of. The head of state also used the opportunity to recognize the members of the foundation for their efforts in ensuring that the families of those that gave their lives in sacrifice for the country are taken care of and that the memories of the heroes are honored.
His Excellency Dr. President Irfaan Ali created lasting Christmas memories for scores of children on Christmas Eve, Thursday, December 24, during a special celebration for orphans at State House. The youngsters of various ages received toys and snacks and caroled with the head of state, who encouraged them to aspire to greatness.
The celebration saw the distribution of approximately 300 toys and snacks to orphans from the Mahaica Children's Home, Children and Family Care Center, Sophia Care Center, St. Anne's Girls Orphanage, Red Cross Convalescent Home, and the Joshua House Children's Center.
I'm so happy and pleased to be able this afternoon to spend some time with you, not only in wishing you a great holidays, a very Merry Christmas and a prosperous New Year, but I want to assure you that you have, all of you have, a brilliant future in Guyana.
The children and caregivers who assembled at State House were serenaded with Christmas songs from the Guyana Police Forces Band as well as a group of local artists. President Ali also facilitated the donation of 22 tablets to children in 4th and 5th forms, as well as an additional 3 to each home to be used by children to assist them with their educational needs. A number of tablets were also donated to members of the GPF band.
Also on Christmas Eve, Thursday, December 24, some of Guyana's most talented and versatile performers graced the stage to help the First Family usher in the Christmas season. His Excellency Dr. Muhammad Irfaan Ali and First Lady Mistress Arya Ali were joined by Prime Minister Honorable Brigadier Retired Mark Phillips and his family, several ministers of government, along with other Guyanese for the inaugural State House Christmas cheer celebrations.
A medley of vocals, saxophone, flute and steel pan created a perfect atmosphere and had scores of persons on Main Street in a festive mood. Among the performers were Samuel Midas, Brandon Hardin, Jackie Jacks, Sean Bowler, Nancy Osborne, Gavin Mendonca and a host of other talented Guyanese singers and musicians. The event, which also had music from the Guyana Police Force and the Guyana Defence Force bands and a riveting dance from the National School of Dance, was hosted by broadcasters Narissa Pearson and Morano Isaacs. Minister of Public Works, the Honourable Bishop Juan Edgil, Minister of Education, the Honourable Priya Manikchan, Minister within the Office of the Prime Minister with responsibility for public affairs, the Honourable Kwame McCoy, Minister of Tourism, Industry and Commerce, the Honourable Onich Walrun, and Minister of Local Government and Regional Development, the Honourable Nigel Dharamlal, were also present. After the Christmas concert, spectators enjoyed Guyanese Christmas favourites, ginger beer and cake.
In his Christmas Day message on Friday, President Dr. Muhammad Irfaan Ali expressed his appreciation to all Guyanese at home and in the diaspora for their loyalty and love of country. The head of state applauded the frontline workers for their admirable courage and commitment in the face of threats posed by the COVID-19 pandemic.
I thank our public servants, miners, fisherfolks, farmers and workers in the manufacturing and services sector, and indeed all Guyanese who have helped us navigate this most testing year. Through our combined efforts, we are fashioning a better life.
Christmas, the President said, echoes the message of hope regardless of our circumstances or challenges.
Christmas reminds us that hope offers respite from distress, disappointments, and despair. Our recent history has vindicated the hope with which we were seized when things temporarily went asunder. Guyanese are a sturdy people.
His Excellency Dr. Muhammad Irfaan Ali on Christmas morning committed to implementing programs and policies that cater for the elderly. The President gave the assurance at the Dharamshala's annual Christmas lunch at its Albois Town complex.
President Ali and Mr. Komal Singh, Managing Director of Geico Construction and General Service Incorporated, also made monetary donations to the Dharamshala.
I want to assure you that in the coming years, we'll be working on specific programs, specific initiatives to ensure that facilities like these are not only supported, but that the residents are also supported in key and important areas of life, like healthcare. These are things that you can expect. More social support, social programs, welfare programs, important. And I want to assure you and commit to you today that these are things you can look forward to.
President Ali, along with Prime Minister the Honourable Brigadier Retired Mark Phillips and Minister within the Office of the Prime Minister with responsibility for public affairs, the Honourable Kwame McCoy, distributed Christmas lunch to the less fortunate on Regent Street.
This has been the President's Diary, where we took a look at His Excellency Dr. Muhammad Irfaan Ali's week of activities. Thanks for watching. Do join us again next week.